A huge thank you to everybody involved getting our subscriptions past the 500 mark. We almost doubled where we were a month ago. Please stay tuned to the rest of this short video where we're going to announce how much money we made on our first Get the Lead Out Recycling Challenge. We're going to announce what we did with that money and the next new challenge that we're going to start up. Alright, so I just left the recycling place and I got a whopping $81 for all that recycling. It's a little low, it's shy. I'm sure it was, I probably could have got a little bit more somewhere else. I knew it was about, total value was about 200 bucks, so they gave me under 50%. But that's alright, because I'm going to take that $80 to a special place. I'm going to double up on my karma today. So just a quick background of where I'm going now after the recycling place. About a year and a half ago, one of the hot spots that I travel to and get a lot of metal detecting awesome finds is a place on the beach, and I met a gentleman who lives in his van there, and he's there all the time, and every time I go I talk to him. We've gotten to know each other, and he's a pretty decent guy as far as I know, but he does live there on the beach. He catches his food out in the ocean, and he is there all winter long because I knew him last winter. So I'm going to take that money that I just made at the recycling yard and I'm going to go bring it over to him, because I always said I'd give him all the lead weights. I got about 105 pounds. It wasn't 140, which I thought it was. 105 pound in lead weights and a lot of copper and brass, and I'm going to give that to him. And I'm certainly not trying to sound like the holier than thou guy that gives away all his money. I just thought this was an interesting parlay of one good deed, getting the stuff off the beach, and another good deed, giving it to someone who needs it. He's got a winter coming up where he lives in his van. I mean, imagine that. I hope he's a good guy. I don't know anything bad about him, but I don't really know him other than when I talk to him. So I'm going to see if he's there right now. I'm going to head to the beach and I'm going to give him the cash that I got from the recycling place, which I'm pretty sure they gypped me on the recycling anyway. Probably should have been closer to $120. It was probably about $200 in value, but whatever. I don't care. All right, he's usually here. I don't see his truck. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not going to videotape him because he's probably not going to want to be videotaped, but I'm going to pull right up next to him. Hey! How's the fishing going? So I'm voice-overing this part because it's really hard to hear any of our conversation that we had. But he proceeds to tell me that he's been catching some stripers here, but they're all short. So our striper regulation is pretty steep now. You need a pretty decent-sized fish. He's coming half an inch to an inch short. So our Get the Lead Out challenge was so successful, we're going to do a second one. We're going to collect as much recyclable metal as we can, turn it in, and donate the money we get from it to a good cause. And Get the Lead Out, round 2 begins. And round 2. How about this for a good start of our new recycling challenge? Look at this piece. I'm gonna lug this thing around. What is it? Some kind of, it's heavy, it's gotta be 15 pounds. It can't be copper, is it? I'm gonna say it might be copper, but probably brass. It's turning green. That's a nice big chunk. Probably 8 to 10 pounds. Huh? Now this thing's just sitting here like all the other rocks, masquerading around as if it's an algae-covered rock. And that is a full-blown engine, I'm pretty sure. So that was particularly a great copper day, including this copper plate. I got some fishing string out, and I did pick up a couple chunks of lead and a couple lead more weights, and I met a guy there that will give me 3 times what that recycling guy gave me in the other town. Just like that. So we're in business.